And to go back to the conspiracy theory part of it, which is just like so funny.
Good old conspiracy cow
The
theory.
Rothschild that was in British Parliament, you can look it up. It's called the Balfour Declaration whenever Israel was founded.
Okay.
There was a second time. There's only 2 times that Rothschild went into Parliament and spoke, I guess. One time was for the founding of Israel, and the second time to ban raw milk.
Man, he's just hitting you with everything.
This
guy was your nemesis.
I guess they wanted pasteurization of milk. They wanted pasteurization of milk. Look it up.
Dude, Walter Rothschild was back there just plotting, like, dude, how do I get to Jones 100 years from now, man? Like, how do I just make everything?
Guys, I'm telling you, look this thing up. Like, this is just the craziest thing, isn't it?
This is some supervillain levels. Oh, fucking dude. What does he have against raw
Balfour
milk?
Declaration was just about the Israel.
What does he have against raw milk,
Okay,
dude?
okay.
What did he
Who
say?
was it? Who was what Rothschild was it?
Walter Rothschild. Let me
Walter?
look up him and raw milk. Let's see what we get for that.
Yep, try that.
Oh my god, what does he have against raw milk?
It all links, dude.
Pasteurization of milk.
Oh my
That's what they want. Like that's what
Are
he
we clicking on
promoted.
it?
Like
What's going on, dude? Okay, Lord Rothschild.
Dude, he's literally a super villain, man. He's spinning his mustache.
Rose to the call of attention of His Majesty's government to the urgent need for compulsory pasteurization of milk. Jones, you're in the weeds. You ever see that movie where they're like trapped in the weeds and the weeds just grow wherever and you can't get out? That's you.
I know.
With, like everything related to this nexus of conspiracy.
isn't that ridiculous?
It all links in, dude. It all comes
But I didn't know
together.
that.
Everywhere
I
you
didn't know that until I was
go,
already
weeds,
well
dude.
into milking now. Like I didn't even. I just came up. I'm like, you gotta be shitting me. Like,
He's behind the milk too.
that just kind of like was just a cherry on top. Like
my
later on, I never knew
gosh.
that until like recently. But I just thought that was funny. I had to bring that up. You know what I mean?
crazy,
It's just a
dude.
cool little tidbit for you guys.
Oh my god.
All right, I don't even know how we get back on track here. I'm so dumbfounded.
So what was I talking about with the raw milk? And
We were
that?
talking
It's just like
about
the correct way to do it.
Yeah,
and then
the
he
correct way to
brought in
do it, and-
pasteurization because
Yeah.
they weren't doing it correctly.
And so now we pasteurize milk ever since then. But if you want to know whether pasteurization works or not,
Right.
like that's how we've been doing it forever, for a long time. Does pasteurization work? Okay, so if I get pasteurized milk and I feed it to a newborn calf, like a cow,
Okay.
they will die. They will not live. If it's pasteurized milk, yes, they will die. They will not live. And so how about we just, instead of just using a word like raw dairy milk or whatever, cow milk, let's just replace that with breast milk from a mom, from a mammal, a mother, human. You know, we're all mammals. Same thing. Is breast milk bad for babies? Some people say no. Some people say that's the most necessary thing to do in the world, you know? And so why would you say that it's bad from a cow? I mean, they've been milking cows, horses, camels, like goats, you know, you name it. They've been milking everything and drinking the milk from them. I mean, that's supposed to be the best nutrition you can possibly get, supposedly, is mother's milk, right? So why would I want to pasteurize that, you know? And it's funny because whenever you pasteurize milk and it goes bad, it just putrefies. It just like is just disgusting. Whenever raw milk goes bad, it never actually goes bad. It just changes states and it just turns into cheese. It turns into a different state form. It's actually not bad. Like I had milk,
Or like blue cheese or whatever, right?
I had milk in the fridge for like a month and I drank it and it was fine.
You drank month-old milk? What the
Raw,
milk you
raw.
brought? This milk is fresh, right?
Yesterday.
Yesterday.
Day old
milk. I don't know
Yeah.
if I could do some day old milk.
See, so the best thing to do though is whenever you first milk them. After I do that too, I do strain the milk too as well.
Okay, Dave, you want to
Put it in the fridge.
Yeah.
And you want to cool it down as fast as you can for the best taste. I think it tastes amazing. We let it sit out for a little bit here, but not too long.
Yeah, I mean,
Put
I'm
the
sure
car
it's
right here
fine.
now,
I mean,
but-
like,
You guys want to try it?
yeah. Well, I mean, you brought it up before, and we're 5 shots deep on shot takes. What better combination than
The
to
6 shots gonna make the milk come up.
Yeah, what better thing to drink than milk on a drinking
Hey,
podcast?
and I brought cookies. And I brought the cookies too.
Can you please bring me a cookie when you bring the raw milk?
Bring me my cookie.
Yeah.
So whenever you drink this though, do you ever
my
like
God.
we ever like so thirsty, you just like get this like quench, this like quenching, like thirst quenching thing.
Can
you
I be
know?
scared?
Yeah, you can be scared.
I want to go over the cream level thing.
Yeah. So like this is a jar of milk I got here.
Amazing.
And like, can you see the line? I don't know if you can see it on the camera or not. Can you see
You
the
hold
line?
up to that camera. Yeah.
Like right here. Is that all right? Can
Yeah,
you see it?
looks good.
Can you see the cream line?
Yeah, we
it's
can.
like right here maybe. So the
So-
cream separates because that's homogenization. If you homogenize the milk, then it spins it and it makes it all mixed evenly so you don't see a cream line.
Yeah.
But basically the cream is what you want. This is like the most beneficial part of the milk. And if you're going to make butter, you literally take this part of the milk and you whip it and it turns into butter.
So I'm drinking the precursor to butter.
Yeah. Or whipped cream.
I've always
You can make
wanted to
whipped cream as well from this as well.
Some butter.
So the cookies I got too are from our
Yeah. Can you tell us about these cookies?
yeah, they have our butter too.
The
butter I made.
Can you explain your butter?
Yeah, so I basically just get the cream and scoop it off there, and we put it in a KitchenAid mixer and we make the butter. So basically, you just gotta let it spin for however long it gotta go.
Okay.
And it just turns into butter, and you just form it and mold it, and then you got butter.
Amazing. Those cookies. I mean,
It's
they
that
look pretty
easy.
good. We'll see.
The only thing is, like with the butter though, if you don't like keep it in like a sealed airtight container, it'll like start smelling like cheese. It's just like it's raw butter.
Yeah, it's basically just.
But for some reason, and the cookies have freshly milled flour, which is a huge deal too to me.
I never would have expected to be doing this on the show.
It's awesome. Dude. This is great. This is so
So I'll shake it up now because we
this
want
is
to
an
shake it up
experience?
whenever we want to.
I thought you weren't shaking. I thought the best was on the top.
Well, no, I want to
No, no.
show them. I want to show the people, you know.
Yeah, we just
So
wanted to see the
basically,
difference.
The cow I got too is a Jersey cow, which is different too because Holsteins don't have as much butter fat. But we like to go with Jerseys because they have the most butter fat, which is like the most nutritious, supposedly. And like in a podcast or I listened to a book or read a book or something, and they said that for every 3 cups of milk from a Holstein, you get the same amount of nutrition from 1 cup of Jersey milk.
Okay.
So, and this milk came from our 2 Jersey cows that we milk ourselves.
This is as homemade as cookies can get, ladies and gentlemen.
Maybe I'll pour it out here so I'll make a mess.
Yeah, half a glass is fine.
Come on, man.
Be a man.
Half a glass is
Where's
fine.
your glass at?
Right here. This is awesome.
All right, here we go.
All right.
I'm biased.
Oh my god, I'm so scared.
Just do it. Oh, that's nice. That's really nice.
That's all right.
You don't notice anything different, right? It just tastes like milk.
Yeah.
It tastes
It,
like
it tastes like pure milk. Like if it was just milk. Straight up.
That's all it is.
What percentage would this be if there was a percentage on this?
Oh, like you had the blue label, like blue tab 2%. That's probably like 6% or 8. I mean, you see how much cream was in that?
Yeah.
What's the percentage of cream you think compared to milk?
Wow.
Oh, that's what that's supposed to be?
That's
I
like
don't know.
That's,
I don't know.
that's like the milk, the fat content of milk is like
I see.
2% fat. Whole milk is normally 4% fat. So whole milk is a red cap. That's 4% fat.
I see.
So what do you think that is in that jar? Like what was the percentage you think?
Significant. It had
Yeah.
to be at least 30% of cream like in that jar, right?
Yeah. But that's where you get all your nutrients from. It's a cream.
I am very surprised that this does not taste like significantly different than just normal like pasteurized
Right.
milk.
Like when somebody hunts a deer and kills a deer and they bring it back, it's like you can tell like it was gamey. It was in the woods, you
Yeah.
know?
Mhm.
Like this is just like it's just milk.
I think we're gonna have a cookie.
So tell us about the cookie again. Or
Yeah,
good.
so the cookie, cheers.
Cheers. You want to clink to
Yeah.
it?
Oh, get me clanking, get me clanking.
All right.
So the cookie has soft white flour in it, but it's not just soft white flour, it's freshly milled soft white flour. So what the big deal is with like soft white flour and like freshly milling your own flour, according to like without my research, you know, my opinion, once you freshly mill flour, there's way more micronutrients in it, there's way more nutrients in it in general. So it might be a little gritty when you're eating a cookie, like more grittiness taste to it because there's a bran and a germ in it. Whenever you buy store-bought flour, they get rid of the bran, they get rid of the germ, and that has a lot of nutrients in it that you need. They strip that out. Sometimes they bleach the flour, and then they had to add minerals back into it. So you're actually like not really getting anything good out of the store-bought flour. But when you freshly mill flour, you have all the nutrients in it, so it's actually good for you to eat that cookie. You're actually
Jarvis,
getting.
This cookie is delicious.
This is probably the best cookie I've had. At least in 2025, probably going back into 2024 for sure. For sure.
But like it should just like hit right. Like you should just like feel like you're quenching your hunger of like something that you feel you needed. It just like that taste of it just feels like even the milk. Doesn't it like taste like kind of like refreshing? Like, the milk didn't taste
Yes.
bad. It was
It
kind of
tastes
refreshing.
totally natural.
Yeah.
Yep. I'd like to your point about the fulfillment from the cookie.
Yeah.
It's like whenever I go and buy the expensive bread at the store, you know, and like you're like eating that compared to like Wonder Bread.
Yeah.
That's like super white, whatever. It's like you can tell it's just like sugar bread.
Yeah.
That cookie tasted like I'm actually getting something from it more than just like.
you actually
I mean,
are.
obviously, it's a dessert, you know.
But you're
I'm gonna
actually
eat that
getting
for a meal.
something from the
But there's
nutrients.
something to it as well.
Yeah.
You know.